Hey everybody. So today I thought I would share with you my 4 favorite core exercises. So I thought I'd go through those today. Obviously I'm sure you guys have your favorite ab, core, whatever exercises, but I thought I'd go through my 4, give you a chance to try them out, see what you think. So first one we're going to start off with today is a modified single leg crunch. So got somewhere to lay down. You're going to lay flat on your back. We're going to go one foot flat on the ground, head on the ground. So we're going to pull our ribs down to our belly button, and I'm going to lift my head off the ground just a few inches, okay? Once I get there, I'm going to lift my foot, and I'm going to squeeze my belly button and my ribs together, trying to close that distance. I'm going to squeeze for 10 seconds. Squeeze nice and hard. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Hold for 10. And then relax, okay? I'm gonna rest for, 10, 20 seconds. I'm gonna switch sides, same thing. I'm gonna pull that rib down, lift my head up, and then I'm gonna lift that foot, squeeze and hold, nice and tight, trying to pull those together, close the distance, and then relax. You're gonna go back and forth. I like to go 10 to 20 second holds, 5 to 6 sets each side, so it takes a little bit of time. If you wanna crank up the intensity, squeeze that thing even tighter. So a couple of things with your head. If you feel like you're tucking your chin trying to do this, not good, okay? We don't want to strain our neck, shouldn't feel this in your neck. I'm going to look up. If anything, I'm going to try and just lift the back side of my shoulders up off the ground to pull those ribs down to my belly button, okay? So 10-second holds. Again, 5 to 6 sets each side. Take a little bit of rest in between, okay? So that's number 1. Number 2 is going to be a side plank. So none of this is going to be mind-blowing, but there's some different ways you can make your side plank a little bit harder, a little more challenging. So obviously right off the get-go, you could stack your knees right on top of each other, elbow into the ground. I'm going to press those hips up. Make sure you're pushing your hips forward. Don't sag them back. So I'm up. I'm trying to squeeze my belly button nice and tight, keeping everything in a nice straight line. Trying not to let those hips dip. Keeping everything in a nice straight line. If you want to add a little wrinkle to this, you could try and lift that top knee without letting anything shift. Don't dip out the back or the front. Squeeze and hold. Again, 10 seconds, and then relax. If you want to start to kick it up a notch as well, I like to go top foot in front. I'm going to drive those hips forward. Again, trying to have a straight line from ear to hip to foot all the way down. Okay, so again, squeeze it for 10 seconds, nice and tight, as tight as you can get it, and then relax, and then switch sides, okay? So again, you're gonna go 10 seconds each side, little break in between. Again, I go about 5 to 6 seconds per set. So number 3 is called, maybe some of you have heard these before, called the bird dog. So we're gonna go to that all fours, that bear position for ourselves. And if we want to start nice and easy, we can just kick one foot back at a time. I'm trying to keep everything as level as possible, so I don't want to shift or twist. So I'm going to squeeze that thing nice and tight, kick it back, count to 10, and then bring it back in, and then I can switch sides. If I want to kick it up a notch, I can go that same position, squeezing everything nice and tight before I start. I'm going to take that foot and hand and extend at the same time. Try not to dip or twist. Everything's nice and tight, squeezing it down, 10 seconds, and then relax, and then go 10 seconds on the other side. So you can work your way back and forth. If you maybe, you're not feeling that position, you could also just keep your knees on the ground. I could reach, touch my knee and my hand together for 10 seconds, squeeze it nice and hard, and then relax. So that takes a little pressure off of things. That's another variation you could go to as well. So for the last one, again, we're going to stay in that tabletop position, bear position. So hopefully 90 as best you can. I'm going to bring those knees off the ground just an inch or two, okay? And I'm going to try to keep my hips as level as possible. So squeeze them nice and tight from this position. I'm just going to lift one hand, taking it to my armpit, putting it back down, or if I can, I'm going to try and squeeze and hold for 10 seconds, keeping everything nice and tight, and then relax. So got some options there. So those are my 4 go-to core ab exercises. So you got your single leg crunch, your side plank, your bird dog, and then I love that bear position hold as well. So give any of those a shot. I'm curious to see what you think, and yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.